Westboro FUSE is coming. We're looking forward to this. The second year this amazing festival is taking place in the nation's capital. With us right now, Board Chair, Westboro Village Business Improvement Area, Dan Hwang is with us. How are you, Dan?
I'm doing great today. Thank you.
See you.
Thanks for asking.
And we also have David Neal, the co-owner of the Piggy Market.
Yeah.
Love the name of the Piggy. Like that's how you name a restaurant right there.
Or a butcher shop, yeah.
Butcher shop,
either
yes.
one.
Where you get food.
They both work.
Piggy
where you get
Market.
food, yeah.
Tell us about the Piggy Market. How long have you been in existence at this point?
So we've been in Westboro for 8 years, part of the BIA the whole time. Really happy to be here. The community's really embraced us. Started as a charcuterie and then turned into a butcher shop and just keep developing things as we go.
Very cool.
So.
Dan, the Westboro FUSE. Okay, so this is the second year.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Tell us about the not the celebration. You did celebrate because it was successful last year. The success of last year's festival.
You know, it brought a lot of people out, but unfortunately, due to the weather, we were expecting a few more people. But you know, so this year we tried to do something a little different. You know, because historically it's in June, but you know, we felt it'd be in competition with a lot of the 150 events that are occurring. So we thought, let's try end of August and see how it works. You know.
Yeah, very different. Because I was wondering when this festival is coming around, and then all of a sudden I saw you guys booked on the show today. I'm like, okay, so it is happening this year. So the primary reason why you had it at the end of summer is because of all the 150 events that were taking place.
That's right. Yeah, we felt it was a little more predictable in terms of the weather as well.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know what the long range is at this point, but you never
Yeah.
know, right? It's been a crazy 2017. What can we expect at this festival? Pretty much the same deal as last year. I mean, we're closing down some streets here, right?
That's right. There is a 2-day street closure. It'll be similar to last year as well. We had a lot of highlights that were a big success last year, including our Zipline. So Merit Travel has brought back the Zipline and Adventure Slide. A lot of this year, a lot of our businesses have really come together, as well as the community, in order to collaborate and bring a lot of interesting activation areas throughout the street. So we're really excited about that. And Dave here at Piggy Market, he's done a great job with Winston Square programming throughout the whole festival. So we're really looking forward to a few events there that maybe you can speak to, Dave.
Yeah. So what do you have going on there?
So we have four things going on all weekend. And like Dan was saying, it's all about collaboration for us. So most of the events we're pairing with the Westboro Legion because we want to bring alcohol into it, and we're a butcher shop. We don't really have a liquor license. Okay. So I said to the Legion, hey, you guys have a liquor license.
Legions have liquor licenses?
Let's work together. Oh yeah, you can go in, drink beer, have a good time, no problem.
Of course. Nice.
So last year, for the first time, we paired with Muskoka Brewery for the festival. Weather was against us, but we said, hey, let's do it again this year. So we have Muskoka Brewery back. And our big event, kind of to close the festival, is going to be Sunday night, the Pigs and Pints, and we're roasting a pig in Winston Square.
Okay, yeah. All right. And you brought some of the amazing products as well.
Yeah. So some of the other things that we're doing Saturday morning, 9 to 3, we're doing a little makers market. So some of the artisans that we bring into the Piggy Market, we're letting them go in the square and talk about their products and why we bring them in, why they're so great. And then Saturday night, our event with wine is all about charcuterie, cheese, salamis, pates, things like that.
So we're tasting some of this here because
I've got a plate for you to go.
Time auto off. I wasn't eating something. So tell us what you've got on this plate. Then.
So this is basically for our Saturday night charcuterie under the stars. We have 3 cheeses, some pickled sour cherries that we've done ourselves, some prosciutto from Niagara. And some San Gennaro salami.
San Gennaro.
Right here
I was just going to use my hand, but then I'm like, no, I probably should use one of these.
That's your lunch, so do what you want. We also have on the board some chocolate from Choco Soul in Toronto.
What kind of chocolate would this be then?
That's a Jaguar, so it's a half dark chocolate and half natural albino white chocolate.
Is it weird that I'm mixing like meat with?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And then after you eat the chocolate, eat the blue cheese, and it's really, really gorgeous.
Which one's the blue cheese? This one?
Guess
what I just
grab a little bit and taste it with that chocolate.
Dan, can you tell us about some of the entertainment that's going to be taking place?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, one of the things that's happening is we're going to have a live stage along with some culinary shows, show people how to cook. There's actually a live chef competition as well among a lot of the Westboro chefs. A lot of bouncy castles, things of that nature for the kids, autos, and the Real Canadian Superstore have ones on their end, as well as the Full of Beans Adventure Zone, with all proceeds going to the Westboro Food Bank. Actually,
yeah, so this is the first year that you've incorporated a charity as well.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, we felt it was an important thing to do, you know. I think any time that you're able to get people out, you know, it's nice to try to have a charity benefit from that as well, so, yeah.
So with all this entertainment, I mean, is there any admission prices or anything?
No,
like
it's
that?
a completely free festival. Yeah.
Okay, so people just walk, wander around, enjoy themselves, and take in all the sights and sounds.
Right.
Where exactly will it be closed, the street?
I believe the closure is from Churchill to McRae, as well as there's a couple of street side spots between Roosevelt and Churchill that where essentially the sidewalks are kind of extended into the street, as well as the closure from Golden to Roosevelt on Richmond Road as well.
Okay,
so yeah.
This is a 2-day festival?
Yes, it is.
So it kicks off on Saturday. What time on Saturday?
Saturday, bright and early.
Bright and early? How early are we talking here on Saturdays?
How early are you up?
Well, normally I'm up because I work on the radio on the weekend, so I'm up fairly early as it is. But most people Saturdays, they're getting up around noon or so, unless I'm completely.
Yeah, I think it'll be in full swing by that time.
Got the
I
wrong
think so.
stuff going on.
So.
Okay, interesting enough. David, tell us, so the Piggy Market then, where exactly are you located in Westboro?
So we're right behind Winston Square. I don't know if you know, 2 or 3 years ago, the city built this gorgeous square out in front of our store between the Legion and the Dairy Queen. And we're kind of tucked away at the back end of it. So that's why we've kind of taken over that whole square for the weekend.
That is a lot of fun. And Dan, tell us, because you mentioned about the ziplining.
Yes.
I just want to touch on that a little bit, because I don't think any other event in town has ziplining.
Okay.
Which is interesting. So can everybody participate in this?
Absolutely, yeah. It's open to all ages, to the best of my knowledge. So yeah. So it was always a big hit, even with you know, the cold weather last year. There was a constant lineup. You know, mind you, donations will be accepted for to the food bank as well. And
I wanted to point that out. So is it sort of a pay as you can sort of deal, or is
if you want,
price?
If you're able to, if you'd like to, but obviously it's not a compulsory thing. So
because not many people get to go ziplining. And you know, for technically free, so that's why I make a donation, and of course this amazing organization, the Westboro Food Bank, gets the benefits. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to this second annual event happening. Thank you very much to Dan Hwang and David Neal, and that food is amazing.
It's all yours for lunch, so keep eating.
No sharing with the volunteers or staff here at Rogers TV. More details, westborovillage.com, of course.